Hey everyone, welcome to Lance Fantasy Gaming. This week was quite a shit show and also rewarding as well. I will talk a little bit about D&D Wizard of Coast, what my direction is going to be for this channel. Um, but other than that, like and subscribe if you do enjoy it. Like the painting videos, the Patreon STLs, and so forth as well. That will still be going on. That's basically the premise of this channel right now. I don't really talk much about Dungeons and Dragons because so many people are already talking about the lore and everything else. What's going on with Wizard of the Coast, I'm just not going to buy their product until they rectify it. I know Kobold Press have making their own open game license and their own modules, so I'm going to be playing Kobold Press or moving towards it as well for that. So that's basically I'm going to do is just don't buy stuff from Wizard of the Coast product. That's basically what it is. There's going to start a lot of third-party creators that already done it, so they're going to have to make a loss while publishing it, or they make something and pay royalties for it. So I don't know what's with the deal with that as well. But just don't buy the product. Speak with your wallet. Even though negative press is still press, doesn't mean that it actually generates them money. Only way it generates the money is if you buy their product. So that's basically that. They already screwed up Magic the Gathering, and now Dungeons and Dragons. And you know what? Move on. Play something else. Play older module. Buy books on eBay. That's all I can tell you, and that's all I'm going to go in right now because it has just been flooded all over YouTube for that as well. I just bought the Anycube Mono M3 Max, a 13.6-inch plate. I just got done putting it together, doing a test print right now. It is huge. I have like almost a liter of bottle resin. Didn't even fill up half of it. So I think that vat is at least 2.5 liter vat. So it's going to be a lot of resin in that vat, and it has an automatic feeder in the back. So I'll be pouring like 2.5 liters, half of liter of resin on standby, or I can use that as put in the auto feeder. I'm very interested about the auto feeder that's been in there. I know some people have problems with it, but if it works well with mine, especially with longer prints and like solid prints, it will do a lot. That means I can print a lot of stuff, and for Etsy store and for the project, instead of taking it a week for me to print Dante, it's going to take me at least a day or two to print Dante. That's a huge savings. Basically, all majority of them is in just one place. It'll be like two prints and I'm done for that as well. So I'm looking forward to testing it out. I'm not looking forward to burn a lot of my resin as well, but I am going to clean up the Mono X full-time printer, the medium-sized one I have. I'm going to clean it up, get a new screen for it because I kind of screwed up. Get a screen protector, a better vat, and I need new screws for the vat for it because it's just been stripped over it's how cheap it is. It actually made out of aluminum screws, so that is what I'm pretty much going to do for that. So that's going to be for like uh, stuff that I can print, like smaller stuff in one print go for that day, or for backup for other stuff like Etsy and so forth as well. So I have two printers, and hopefully they will build a bigger printer. If they build a bigger printer, let's say a 15.2 or 15.6 or an 18 point something base plate, I'll be very stoked, very happy. It might take another year or two for me to buy one, but I will buy one because the bigger the base plate, the easier for me to print bigger terrain pieces for uh, role playing games and stuff. And I have a third party Dark Souls RPG game that I can play with other people at the house as well. So that's the main goal that I want to try to get as much stuff It's possible. The bigger it is, the better. But I'm also planning again an FDM printer as well for other projects with that. The problem with FDM is my garage is not really regulated with temperature control. So that's one thing that I want to try and get done, but it's very difficult, especially in the Carolina weather. You can get hot and cold very quickly, and it's very hard for me to insulate and figure out what I need to do for it. So it's going to take time for me to get that all set up. So tomorrow I'll get the 4 resin bottles, and I go test print for a lot. One regular test print is coming, but the actual test is the prints and the hearing of it, the curing of the UV, well, up and down the Z axes, and it's just there's a lot of tests. Even though you got a printer, doesn't mean that whatever you print is what you're going to be able to print properly. So that is the basic thing. So once this sample test is done, then I use my actual prints to see how fast it prints, does it adhere to the base, and everything for it as well. I will probably make a video for that. But this coming video, we have Edward, we have Roy Mustang downstairs in the curing box in the oven that I'm going to print. Well, they already printed. It's already done curing. Next week, I am going to be actually printing Dante, but we're going to print a bigger Dante like we did with the Virgil for those prints. After that, and the Roy Mustang and Edward, we're going to go back to the D&D miniature painting afterwards. I just want to see which one is a lot better, the anime or D&D minis, or I just mix and match them as I go. I just want to get a lot of these stuff that I already have done, printed, painted. I also want to get a lot of these failed ones that I have into terrain pieces and show you guys how to do that as well. I have like a calcifer print failed one. And it's just a little divot, but you can use it for a lot of little things that you have your imagination for. So that's one of the goals I try to do for that. I want to show you guys, make a video of me, like what tools I usually use, what brushes, what paint, what's everything. I want to answer a lot of your guys' questions. If you guys have any, the more questions, the better. So I can experiment with a lot of things as well. This is just a hobby. This is just a hobby. I'll do this for a hobby. If I get big, I get big. If I don't, I don't. But I do like to help out and be part of a community. I'll make friends along the ways. And that's pretty much why I do this. It's something to keep my mind off of things. Basically, being home all day like a hermit, not by choice, but to my condition and everything else. This is basically what I do. Not 24/7. I do like 2-3 hours out of the day because I'm usually laying in bed and pain and everything else for that as well. But that's pretty much what I got for you guys. I know I have some pewter pieces, stuff I need to paint for D&D. There's a lot of projects I really want to do. I want to get a jewel cleaner as well for a lot of these old pewter painted ones and see if I can get a lot of them out very easily. I know a lot of people use it. Take majority of these old acrylic paints or enamel paints that's like ridiculously hard to get off, especially the color red for some reason. I may know about the chemical compounds for that. I really don't. I just hope that there are, hopefully by the end of this year, I want to paint 70% of my what do you call those the unpainted shame that I have a lot of painted minis. I have a lot of old minis I have a lot of minis that are in boxes that I want to paint. I want to paint at least 70% of it for this year. A lot of them are very small, a lot tiny, but I think I can do it. I just need the support, and you guys are, just leave a comment down, everything else. But anyhow, guys, subscribe, like, and share. Check out other videos as well. Tomorrow will be the STL part 4, I believe. And check out the Etsy store and the Patreon and Discord. Anyhow, guys, Have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.